Now from Soldier Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
In the second spot tonight,
here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, in his career against Porcello, and even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run, a swing, and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and now the Reds. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 6. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Called a strike there. 2-1. Now here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dustin Pedroia becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Paxton has his sign coming at him with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be missing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Fielder, Mitch Haniger.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around second now and headed for third. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And the pitch on 2-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder, number 4.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Segura.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His line against Justin Verlander, 13 base hits in 44 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
Designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners go. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing? There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, First baseman
Coming to the
10.
plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 5. Fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a throw over and the runner back. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble has a play. And that retires the side. Astros leave one. We'll go to the bottom of this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His line against Justin Verlander, 6 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swing and a looper to left. Gonzalez on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Batting 7th, catcher
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. His line against Justin Verlander, 0 for 5. Fouled back.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 8th.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carlos
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. He'll throw down to first. One away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So striding in, Gerard Dyson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Center fielder.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him. And
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Third baseman, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Out here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just cut too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Settling in now, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Ben Gamble. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is low.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Outside, 3-0 now. Gene Segura waits on deck. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. This one's flared out toward left. Gonzalez shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes. Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A pause and the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. From the belt, the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's Carlos
Now
Beltran.
batting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Beltran.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Here's the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter Nelson Cruz.
Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now.
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit, maybe.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 2.
So striding in, Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Ready once again, Mike Zunino.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ben Gamble
lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Oh, and he misses it. Now a long throw to third. Gamble is on his way home. Throw won't get him. Gene Segura standing in. Comes in. One for 2. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he is in there.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gurriel scoops it up. There's 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jose Altuve.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
First baseman number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker's low but called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenge.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Alonso coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll try and get something started.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Luke Gregerson.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Got him. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded softly to the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Evan Gaddis.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a fastball just a bit high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up back behind second base. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros. Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first, and Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fouled back. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 3.
Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Digging in, George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
1-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Cano scoops it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Cano for 1.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a foul pop behind the plate. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now a throw over to first. And again a throw. Runners on first with one down. Segura runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
First baseman number 10.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Seager is on his way home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Cubs, left fielder Ben Zobrist.
And he'll step off and try again. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a changeup high, ball one. Two and 0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And Hernandez will go to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Up high, 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's two outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
And he jumps at a changeup. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. And the sinking fastball, called strike three, and that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Zobrist. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And this will be fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score.
Leading off for the Cubs, The catcher, number 40.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
Batting fifth.
In now,
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In tight with the sinker, ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball four. Here's Addison Russell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number two. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
Standing in, number eight. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. No score here as we play inning number two. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. Two fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman
Kyle Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Zobrist has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
He's set. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hendricks is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamble will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit out towards second. Baez able to get there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Jason Hayward.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Javier Baez.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And the changeup is way low that time. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-0 count. Here it is. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Cubs do get. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. First time up, he went down looking. Hey now, a 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away. Away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Russell has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a step off. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Striding in, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, a changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 23.
And he takes ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Grounded to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for Seattle.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Javier Baez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. One run, just one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down.
Up next.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Swinging a hard liner to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
Standing in, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Mark Zepchinski takes over to start the 6th inning. On the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 25, Mark Zepchinski.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes, 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13. Here's Addison Russell. He'll be tasked.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
striding in once again, number 8. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Lays off 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Quick check on that tying run at first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. High pop-up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early. A 1 pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready once again. Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo in his career versus this pitcher. 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Justin Wilson. Ben Gamble will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Koji Uehara.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Now the 0-1.
Koji Uehara.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hector Rondon.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number
He's set,
56.
and the 2-1 pitch.
Hector
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Mike Montgomery. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Montgomery.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
You knew with 3 balls on the batter and a runner on first base, he was going to challenge him with the fastball.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quick. As the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but this is speared by the first baseman. Striding in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 1 for 3. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Slow grounder to first. The tag, and he is out. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. David Phelps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off.
Number 46, David Phelps.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Addison Russell, his past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 2.
Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, number 8. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Gamble is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
This ball's grounded foul. 0-1, here it comes. This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
In the second.
So digging in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Batting third.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger in pursuit, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers with Iwakuma has seen him go 3 for 9. Low for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One,
here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Haniger on the move.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Nelson.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Mark Zaczynski enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Here's Yonder Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, a 3-for-12 line. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The tag gets one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. In now, Yonder Alonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Mike Zunino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
1-1. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The batter, number
Standing
2,
in, Gene Segura. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Mariners leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Carlos Ruiz So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson.
Ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard.
He's set. Here it comes.
Gerard.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. He's got it. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Third inning, no score to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Dyson. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ruiz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 52, Carlos Ruiz.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
1 gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches, you hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there. A mistake.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kyle Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Chopped foul wide of first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Carlos Ruiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Segura has it. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ruiz is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Check swing grounder to the right side. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Nothing. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 1.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Two and 0.
Ball 2.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Dyson is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Right
Stepping
fielder.
in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him. 1-2. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Iwakuma peers in. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners are down. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Robinson Cano.
This is in the air out to left field. Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That's
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 4. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Third baseman number 15,
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight. Retired 8 hitters. Now with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamel. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The center fielder,
riding in
1.
once again, Gerard Dyson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
To short. Segura fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamel shading to his right. 1 out.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready now, Mike Zunino. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
That's a
ball. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
David Phelps comes in unexpectedly
from the Mariners, number 46.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Haniger is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Seattle.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Gerard Dyson would be next. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Erasmo Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dyson on the run. 1 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that is through into right field for a single.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter
at the plate, Kyle Seager. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gamble ranging forward, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. And Gene Segura standing in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else.
Oh, look at Seager. The throw. Wow. So a really nice diving stop down there at 3rd, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard.
Number 25. Mark.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Now at the plate.
Designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Kyle Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Here's Yonder Alonso, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben
in now,
Gamble.
Ben Gamble. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Carlos Ruiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger, Nick Vincent. Comes on to work on. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There's Segura. Cano for one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 1 for 2.
Number 1, Gerard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a flare out to left center. Segura onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it. Now in the box, Ben Gamel. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Fielder, Ben Gamel.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamel is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The center fielder.
So stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a hard liner toward short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Cano. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Robinson Cano.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch it in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Ready on 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the... Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a walk in his last trip. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman. Now Kyle Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Erasmo Ramirez, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gamble going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Ruiz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Mariners, no runs,